is Christmas a pagan holiday?
It's often asserted that the date of December 25th was already a common one used in ancient Near East and Greco-Roman world. The Christians merely scheduled their celebrations of Jesus' birth on the same day as these pagan festivals to somehow make it easier for pagans or early converts to convert or start to celebrate Christmas. The leading contender for this argument is the Roman festival of Sol Invictus, the festival of the unconquered sun. It's not until the middle of the 4th century that anyone makes the connection of Sol Invictus to December 25th, and earlier inscriptions are inconsistent, placing Sol Invictus throughout August, October, and early December. Christians, on the other hand, had already pinpointed December 25th as the date they thought Jesus was born, decades before any of this. Sextus Julius Africanus in the late 2nd and early 3rd century had already made that conclusion, and we have some early evidence that Christians were acknowledging it as such.
You see, 2nd and 3rd century, Julius Africanus already mentioned that they were celebrating Christmas around that time.
In fact, Pliny the Younger in the early 2nd century had already noted, potentially a little bit hyperbolically, that the Roman temples were being forsaken due to so many Christian converts. And Emperor Julian, who was emperor for 3 years in the 4th century, grew frustrated with the lack of Roman religious devotion to idols in his time and blames the Christians specifically for this pagan crisis of faith. It is more likely the Roman Emperor Aurelian placed Sol Invictus on December 25th to compete with the growing rate of Christianity. Vermalia, although a multi-day festival in ancient Rome devoted to Saturn and Kronos, comes in as a potential candidate. But Vermalia starts in late November and ends on December 17th, right in time to celebrate the day of Saturnalia. In fact, there is no evidence that December 25th was selected to replace a pagan holiday.
Okay, now let's see what Michael Heiser has to say too about that holiday.
As things actually happened, Aurelian, who ruled from 270 until his assassination in 275, was hostile to Christianity and appears to have promoted the establishment of the festival of the birth of the unconquered sun as a device to unify the various pagan cults of the Roman Empire around a commemoration of the annual rebirth of the sun.
There you see, it's Aurelian that started to say, okay, let's put that festival, and this is the year 270, 275. They started to put that festival of the reborn son of the Roman Empire to that date, and to compete against that practicing that was already made by the Christians. Let's continue.
It was actually the other way around, that Aurelian stole the date from Christians, not that Christians stole the date from pagans.
Aurelian stole the date from Christians, not the other way around.
And there's a good deal of evidence that that he marshals, that this is indeed the case, that this is not a pagan date. It is a date that pagans stole from Christians and not the other way around, that again you often read on internet theology or in books published by Gnostic publishing societies and whatnot. Again, consider the context for a lot of that stuff.
I'm going to leave you with that. Hope you have a happy holiday. Enjoy it. And I'll see you next week. We're going to try to find out exactly when Jesus was born. But that doesn't take away that this date is not a pagan holiday, but is a Christian holiday. And I'll leave you with that. Be blessed, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.